I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done. If you can get through doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. Greatness pulls mediocrity into the mud. Get out there and get after it. You may lose the battle of the morning, but don't lose the war of the day. Know why you're in the fight to stay in the fight. And never forget that all emotional and physical anguish is finite. The more things you can do to get outside of that zone that makes you feel good, the stronger your mind is going to get. It's not fun, but now my mind is used to it. Mental toughness is a lifestyle. Believe it or not, most people prefer delusion. They blame others or bad luck or chaotic circumstance. It's about what we do with opportunities revoked or presented to us that determine how a story ends. From the time you take your first breath, you become eligible to die. You also become eligible to find your greatness and become the one warrior. Life is the most brutal endurance sport of all time. If you want to get better, do the things that no one else wants to do. Your entitled mind is dead weight. Cut it loose. Don't focus on what you think you deserve. Take aim on what you are willing to earn. When you think that you are done, you're only 40% into what your body's capable of doing. That's just the limits that we put on ourselves. I was the sum total of the obstacles I'd overcome. It's funny, humans tend to hatch our most challenging goals and dreams, the ones that demand our greatest effort yet promise absolutely nothing when we are tucked into our comfort zones. People take classes on self-help, mental toughness, breathing control. The only way to get tougher is to put yourself in hellacious situations. The most important conversations you'll ever have are the ones you'll have with yourself. The reason it's important to push hardest when you want to quit the most is because it helps you callous your mind. The hard part is getting to that point, because the ticket to victory often comes down to bringing your very best when you feel your worst. You can tolerate doubt as a backseat driver, but if you put doubt in the pilot's seat, defeat is guaranteed. The bottom line is that life is one big mind game. The only person you are playing against is yourself. It may be satisfactory, but that's another word for mediocrity. You must recognize what you are about to do, highlight what you do not like about it, and spend time visualizing each and every obstacle you can. It's about what we do with opportunities revoked or presented to us that determine how a story ends. Continue to put obstacles in front of yourself, because that's where you'll find the friction that will help you grow even stronger. Before you know it, you will stand alone. If you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer, your brain and body once connected together, can do anything. There is no more time to waste. Hours and days evaporate like creeks in the desert. Everyone fails sometimes, and life isn't supposed to be fair, much less bend to your every whim. We habitually settle for less than our best, at work, in school, in our relationships, and on the playing field or racecourse. Pain unlocks a secret doorway in the mind, one that leads to both peak performance and beautiful silence. Suffering is a test. That's all it is. As humans, we're reading books every day to try to figure out how to be someone else. What we don't do is go inside, turn ourselves inside out, and read our own story. Failure is an option. Once, I was so focused on failing, I was afraid to even try. In every failure, a lot of good things will have happened, and we must acknowledge them. Be true to whoever or whatever you are and wear it like a badge of honor. Fit in with one person and one person only, yourself. Nobody cares what you did yesterday. What have you done today to better yourself? You are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft, that you will die without ever realizing your true potential. Seeds burst from the inside out in a self-destructive ritual of new life. Let's take care of our insecurities, because they are going to surface when you put yourself in the crucible and you're suffering. My work ethic is the single most important factor in all of my accomplishments. Refuse to compromise who I was to conform to their unwritten rules. There is always more to learn, and you will always have weaknesses to strengthen if you want to become as hard as woodpecker lips. Comfort zones, if you live in one too long, that becomes your norm. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.